Analysts pin the blame on Elon Musk's new CEO role at Twitter, but slowing sales in the U.S. and China, they've not helped investor sentiment. Sazi is here with a look at three things that could reawaken Tesla stock in 2023.
Yeah, things unrelated to Elon Musk stepping down for Twitter, and hat tip to our friend Dan Ives or Wedbush for putting together a list of this. He actually put together 10. I have more of those in an article on our homepage right now, but I really want to zero in on three because I do find all of them pretty interesting. Number one, at least from Ives' perspective, he thinks board of directors changes with some more experience around tech and EV leadership. If those changes come to pass next year, that would be good for Tesla's stock price. Of course, worth mentioning, Kimball Musk, Elon's brother, is still on this board. Unclear to me what he really truly knows about electric vehicles. Also, Rupert Murdoch's son, also on that Tesla board, a friend of Elon Musk. Both of them maybe not exactly EV thought leaders. So next one, number two up here. And this is something that Elon teased, I believe, on the last earnings call. Ives thinks announcing a major stock buyback program is an important key for the street's confidence in Tesla shares. Surprised we have not seen this buyback yet, given how far Tesla stock has come down. But Musk teased that he may do something big, those are his words, on the last earnings call, perhaps a big buyback next year in the $5 billion to $10 billion range. So I do think investors will be looking to hear more on that, or actually just getting the plan when the company reports its fourth quarter earnings in a couple months. Number three here, more financial metrics and transparency around the margin structure. Please, this has been a long-running gripe for analysts that cover Tesla. They want more information and disclosure on what is driving Tesla's gross profit margins and operating margins, especially as it ramps up production at the likes of various gigafactories and, of course, that factory in Shanghai. My take is this, after a wild year of covering Tesla here at Yahoo Finance, clearly Tesla needs to come out of the gate in 2023 blasting, and maybe it is a big, bold stock buyback. This is a company that ended the third quarter with close to $20 billion in cash. Finally, they do have the money, Brad, to come out here and buy back stock at a time when the stock has been hammered. That would send a major signal of confidence, I would argue, to investors.
You know, in the buyback, I guess the only thing that I would push back on is if you're an investor, what would you want to hear a company like Tesla doing? Is it spending money on your own stock to buy back stock to prop up the actual price of it and appease some shareholders? Or would you rather see Tesla, even in a highly scrutinized environment for any M&A that takes place, buy out one of the materials partners that they have in order to ensure that they have a constant flow of supply at a time where some of those suppliers may also be ratcheting up prices still? Yeah,
and that's something Elon has talked about. And he very much, I do think, wants to control his own supply chain and not rely on some of these companies indirectly. That is another good suggestion. Ives did not mention that, but something they could certainly use their cash to. I just do think buying back some stock here, announcing some form of plan, even if it's $1 billion, just changes or starts to change discussion on Tesla being a crashing stock, and perhaps investors could focus or refocus again on the fundamentals of the business.
All right.